Hello viewers, here is the wind machine, and that's right, it is the wind machine. It says it right there, the word is there, the wind machine. And this is, I believe it's a Galaxy product. Yep, it is. It says Galaxy on the switch there. It's 3 speeds. Is that switch installed correctly? No, it's not. Well, there must be a reason for that. I couldn't tell you what the reasoning is at the moment. It doesn't align correctly. Well, now that's odd. Huh. That's ridiculous. I must have reassembled this wrong. I remember servicing this was a complete and total pain in the rear. I don't recall if it was taking it apart that was bad, or trying to clean every individual slot that was bad. I'm sure that was bad too. But I think it was the reassembly that was really bad. And so I probably put that on wrong and just couldn't be bothered to take it off and fix it. I think this is the model number here. 9163. I don't know if one of these pieces is missing here, or if they just didn't bother to put it there because it's on the bottom. Oh, this is kind of an interesting fan. It's you know, kind of cool looking because it's got the 7-wing blade, which is unusual, but it's not a very good fan. And this is arguably one of the very, very few scenarios where the newer renditions seem to work a little better. I'm sure they won't last as long as this one did, but aerodynamically speaking, the new ones seem to be a little bit better. It does have the infamous plastic motor, which of course is better quality than the motors they make today. The blade does not look like it's warped at all, which is nice because I had a trend of warped fans for quite some time. I've had this unit for a while. This was one of the earlier findings when I first started to get out and go to tag sales and so forth. I remember the day I picked this up very well. I was going over to my uncle's house to take the dog out because he was working extra doing something. And on the way there was this tag sale, and I stopped and I got this fan and a plethora of other fans too. I think I got 5 or 6 other fans from there. In fact, at that tag sale there was a Hunter ceiling fan, new in the box. It was the Whisper Wind 2000, and I didn't get it, and that bothers me to this day. I should have got that ceiling fan. Anyways, let's start this thing up on low. It's got a really cool startup sound to it. Now the bearings, they seem to get, I don't want to say locked up over time, but they get kind of stiff after a while, after it's been sitting. And that's kind of where now I haven't ran this thing in a long time. Yeah, the bearings are kind of on the stiff side. I think if I let it run for a minute or two, it'll free up. That's probably right about the low speed, but it's set to high. Taking off now. I think that's about full speed. And it just doesn't move that much air. It's well balanced. It's pretty noisy, and I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible, but for the amount of noise it's making, I I don't know. It's not super powerful. Although, I mean, it's definitely a good breeze. This would certainly move a lot of air around. But for the noise, it's not great. I think this guard is not really aerodynamically correct. There's a lot of very thick segments and just not quite good design. See, the bearings freed up now. Yeah, see, the bearings are just about fine now. So I don't know why it's like that. Anyways, let's see if low is going to work now. Okay, that's low. I still don't think it's quite up to speed. I'm gonna let it sit for a little while, and then we'll get back on the video when the motor has warmed up. Okay, I think it's up to temperature now, so let's try again. Start off on high. Jeez, that sounds awful. It used to sound fine. Why it sounded like something was loose? Huh. So that's the high. Medium. And the low. And it's not a lot of air coming out. Like at the front here, it's not very strong. But it seems to carry. I was across the room there, and I could still feel it, even though it's a very gentle breeze. So maybe I didn't get this thing enough credit as I should have before. Although now something sounds like it's loose. I never sounded like that before. Ah, jeez. Oh, anyways, let's cut it off before anything else breaks. And we'll watch the spin down, which is quite good now.